All right, let's see if they have a la carte roast beef by the pound.
Thank you for choosing Harvest today. We'll make for you.
Yeah, do you guys sell roast beef by the pound, just like a la carte?
What they do, that half pounder sandwich, that's what they sell. So if you want 2 pounds of roast beef, you can do 2 of those sandwiches.
Okay.
And without the bread on it. You don't have a catering button. Let me look at something right quick. Just stay put for a second.
Okay.
Let's see if I got this catering. Chocolate. That's all I got.
Oh, honey, I gotta go real quick. Sorry. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Carnivore Quest. Larry here. That clip I opened up with was from earlier today. You see the panic on my face? I got a little hungry. I swung by Arby's. I was about 20 minutes from home. That was the same Arby's I did a review video of about 3 or 4 months ago. And a lot of our viewers commented they sell roast beef a la carte. So basically you could get like roast beef for like $9 a pound. In that video, I had gotten there 4 roast beef sandwiches for $10, a special, and they just took off the bread. I haven't been back there since I shot that video, so I figured I'd see if you guys were right. Well, I got a little interrupted. When I looked down as I'm talking to that nice lady, my temperature gauge was fully maxed out hot. And I noticed it because there was a hesitation in the car. And I happened to glance down and I saw it. And then I saw the hood and it started smoking. It's like, I gotta go. So I pulled up literally like 6 feet out of the drive-through. Luckily, there was a Sphinx gas station right there. Shut that sucker off and I gave Cassie a call. We have AAA, but I hate to eat up those free tows. You know, you get 2 free tows every year. And if I can take care of myself, I do. Once Cassie got there with my stuff, I was able to check the car out. Thankfully, it wasn't an oil issue. I just changed the oil on that car like a week ago. And, but the radiator was a little low. I topped it off with water. Didn't bother with the antifreeze. I Googled the nearest auto shop and there happened to be one like 0.8 miles away. I knew I could make it there because by now the car had totally cooled off. I'm glad I made the decision to go there because once I knew the oil was fine and there was water in the radiator, I knew I could get there, you know, starting it from cold. And by the time we got there and I pulled in, you know, Cassie's following behind me, but I pulled in the driveway of the auto shop, it started overheating. So thankfully I didn't try and get it home. So as of right now, it's in the shop. I have a feeling it's a water pump. This is actually a little Larry's car and I've replaced everything on that car, but I haven't replaced the water pump. So I have a feeling that's what it is. And actually the lady that worked there, she was actually the same lady that was in the video that I put out a couple months ago. All meat diet, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah.
That is really cool. No bread, huh?
No bread.
No carbs at all.
No carbs. And she is so nice. She came out, made sure, you know, I was okay. And she told me that location, they do not sell it a la carte. To get a pound of the Arby's meat, you'd have to buy 2 half-pound roast beef sandwiches, which are like, you know, $7.50 a piece, and throw away the bun. So you're looking at like $14, $15 for a pound. I wouldn't have paid that. But today's video is all about the BBBE challenge we're currently on. I got a little update for you. I don't check my ketones very often, but I did this morning. I got on the scale. That kind of motivated me to check my ketones. We'll get to that, but first I want to thank the sponsor of this video, LMNT'S. LMNT'S, a delicious electrolyte drink mix that comes in a ton of amazing flavors. Whether you're on a ketogenic diet or a carnivore diet, it's important to get the proper electrolytes daily and stay hydrated since our bodies are not retaining extra unwanted water that causes inflammation. And LMNT'S is scientifically formulated to cover all your electrolyte needs. Each packet contains 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. While I was out working today, I had a pack of raspberry salt in my water, but right now it's evening time and I'm enjoying some chocolate chai. LMNT'S new flavor in their seasonal chocolate medley. A half a pack and a mug of hot water and you got some carnivore hot chocolate. This has totally replaced my evening coffee, which means I'm sleeping a lot better. As always, Element's offering our viewers a free sample pack with any order. That's 8 free single serving packets with any Element order. This is the perfect way to try everything Element has to offer before your next order. Have Element delivered right to your home using our link below at drinkelement.com/carnivore quest. And warning, Element's Chocolate Medley is available for a limited time only. Supplies are running out, so head on down to drinklmnt.com/carnivore quest and get yours today. Element also has excellent customer service. For any reason, gang, you're not 100% satisfied with the product, keep it and receive a full refund. Thanks again, Element, for sponsoring today's video. So it's 3 weeks and 3 days since we started our beef, butter, bacon, and egg challenge on January 1st for World Carnivore Month. If you don't know about the challenge, we're going 60 days and we're going to try and lose 10,000 pounds as a community. Like I said, I got on the scale today and I hope you guys are doing better than me, and I'm getting a little frustrated. I don't want to discourage anybody from trying the beef, butter, bacon, and egg challenge or the carnivore diet if this is the first time your eyeballs have ever seen a video like this, because I want to say I've lost 100 pounds on my journey so far and I feel great today. I feel amazing, but what is up with the scale? I got on it this morning for the challenge. I've lost 3 pounds. In 3 weeks and 3 days, I've lost 3 pounds. And I got to tell you guys, I've been strict, man. I've been real strict. I haven't had any seasonings, beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, and that is it. The very first time we ever did the BBBE challenge, I lost 20 pounds in 30 days. I killed it. Granted, I was much heavier at the time. But and I see a lot of people in our community who aren't losing a ton of weight. So I know I'm not alone. The food right now is tasting delicious. So I know I'm fat adapted. And that's why I checked my ketones today. I'm like, what's going on? I didn't worry about checking my blood sugar. I just wanted to see if I was in ketosis. So after I got off the scale, I definitely wanted to check my ketones. It's been a while since I checked them. So I busted out the Keto Mojo, and here were the results. Well, there's a date, is it right? It's January 24th. All right, here we go. Ketones. So my ketones were 0.8 this morning around 10 o'clock. Yeah, Cassie changed the batteries on the Keto Mojo a while ago, so the date and the time of day is totally messed up on that. I'll have to watch a YouTube video just to figure out how to reset all that stuff, because we don't have the instructions anymore. But yeah, 0.8, nutritional ketosis is 0.5 to 3 ketones, and you're in, nutritional ketosis. So, I'm there, I'm burning fat, and I already knew that because I've been taking, little pieces of butter and eating them, and it's delicious. Longtime viewers know when I'm doing the beef, butter, bacon, and egg challenge, I'll snack on a little butter here and there. When I'm not doing the BBB challenge, butter is just not as good. It just seems like I get into a deeper state of ketosis. When I'm on the BBB challenge, I always feel great when I eat this way. It's just, what is up with the scale? Man, I want to break 250 pounds so bad. It's just like, man, I'm right there. And I still got 70 pounds to get to my goal weight. But, come on, Larry, focus on how you feel, right? Focus on how you feel. That's what I tell folks in our Facebook group and on Instagram, when they're getting discouraged about their lack of weight loss. Focus on how you feel. And I do feel amazing. I'm sleeping great. Y'all know I've dealt with some insomnia here and there, and I finally figured out, it was from evening coffee. By evening, I mean, anything after 2 p.m., 3 p.m., I have a cup of coffee. And if I'm in a state of ketosis, I stay awake at night. I'll lay down and my mind's racing at 10 o'clock p.m. So I've been sleeping much better without the evening coffee. And I attribute that to the Element. That really has replaced our evening coffee. I have it every night, a half a pack. And it just, I sleep so much better. Even if I would drink Earl Grey tea at night, that caffeine would still keep me awake. So I am sleeping good, feeling good, but I've consistently been eating 2 meals a day, and I've even had breakfast on a couple days. So I am eating quite a bit of food, but it is beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, man. I haven't messed up at all, and I feel really good about that. And Cassie's really back on track now. I'm past the wall of doom. Cassie isn't there yet. You guys know, she was messing up while she was, dealing with her new job. But now that she's no longer there, I've kept her on track. And she has not hit the wall of doom yet. But I've been eating burger patties, bowls of ground beef, scrambled eggs, fried eggs, her chuck roast, prime rib that we got from all the sales over Christmas. I probably cooked up 2 big prime ribs and eaten that. What else? I've had some Denver steaks, but that's pretty much been my diet. I haven't had any chicken. I've had no pork other than bacon, which is fine if you want to. I actually just picked up a couple really, really thick pork chops that were on manager's special at the grocery store. And I'm actually going to do a little tutorial how to cook thick pork chops because my method is foolproof. But that, some people say you shouldn't have pork chops. I have a way to remedy that because, you're supposed to have 1-to-1 fat ratio on the BBBE challenge. But when I cook those up, I'll probably shoot a video and, show those of you who don't know how to cook a really thick pork chop correctly so it's juicy all the way through. I think some of you will will definitely learn something. I learned it through trial and error, watching different videos. I've been cooking them that way for 4 or 5 years now. And for some reason, I always cook the pork whenever we eat pork. I'm the one that cooks it. Cassie usually does most of the cooking. But come on now. I've come a long way on our carnivore diet journey. She's taught me a lot in the kitchen. And as you all know, when you do eat this way, you have to learn to cook and prepare food because you're not eating anything out of a bag. You're not ordering food. I mean, you can swing by and get a couple hamburger patties at McDonald's or whatever, but for the most part, you're cooking your food. But how are you guys doing? Let me know in the comments. Have you stuck to whatever you chose to do for the 60-day weight loss challenge? Because you didn't have to do the beef, butter, bacon, and egg challenge to participate in the weight loss portion of the challenge. You know what I mean? You could be doing the ketogenic diet and still participate in the challenge. We have a lot of people doing that. But I hope you guys are doing a little better than me. 3 pounds in 3 weeks. Gosh, we won't even come near that 10,000 pound mark if everybody is on par with me. And for those of you out there who started the challenge and you've slipped and you've fallen and you've messed up, I encourage you to get back on. Cassie's already feeling a lot better. She was right there with you. The first couple weeks of our challenge, she really wasn't doing it. Her last video, she told you guys about it, and it didn't take her long to start feeling better. And so if you are struggling, this is the right way to be eating. And I encourage you to just start tomorrow. Have that bacon and eggs when you wake up, and stay away from the processed junk. You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by today, guys. It's a quick update. Our next one will probably be Cassie and I together. Don't know if I'll get her on the scale, but we'll see. You guys know I love you, and we'll see you in the next one. Remember, no sugar, no carbs, and no cheating. Later.